Hello guys, welcome back to yet another interesting video. You all must be aware that OnePlus have been testing out OS 13 and ColorOS 13 for OnePlus 9 series. Internal testing based on Android 13 was started last week, and today we have the first closed beta testing file based on Android 13 for OnePlus 9 and 9 Pro, which is not the OS, but it's ColorOS 13, and now both the OS are almost 99.9% similar. So in this video, let's quickly take a look at all the features what you get to see on your OnePlus 9 and 9 Pro with ColorOS 13. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So here you can see this is a OnePlus 9 on which I have already installed ColorOS 13 first closed beta update. So if you go to about section, here you can see ColorOS version is 13.0. Device is OnePlus 9. If you go to Android version is Android 13, and we do get to see the Easter egg of Android 13. And this build comes with 5th August 2022 security patch. Guys, I won't recommend anyone to flash on their primary phone as it's a closed beta file and that to initial build. But if anyone willing to flash and wants to take a risk, then what you have to do is you need to be on OS 12.1 version C.47 to install ColorOS 13. And after that, you can just use the OnePlus local update application, place the file inside the internal storage and do a local upgrade. Though if anything happens to your device, I am personally not responsible for it. This video is only meant for information purpose. And guys, before moving ahead, let's keep a like target of 500 likes on this video. We still have 82% of users who haven't subscribed to our channel. So if you guys find our videos helpful to you, do consider subscribing and also press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video. And now let me show you the benchmark results. So here with the Geekbench application, these are the latest score wherein single core have scored 790 and multi-core have scored 3416. Let me also show you the previous results tested on ColorOS C.66 build wherein single core had scored 830 and multi-core had scored 3370. Almost similar scores, not much of difference. With Antutu benchmark application, my OnePlus 9 scored 8,01,619. And let me show you the previous build results. That time scores were 8,04,287. So again, not much of difference. So one of the major difference what you guys will notice in future when we get stable build is related to animation. So here towards the right hand side, you can see I have my OnePlus 9 RT which is running OS 12, and towards the left hand side we have our OnePlus 9 which is running ColorOS 13. So let me show you the animations here on both these phones. So let's open up Gallery application and you guys let us know which OS have better animation. Now if you go back, so I personally feel animations on ColorOS 13 or OS 13 are too good compared to OS 12.1. We have that smooth effect while going back to the home screen. Once again, you guys can take a look at the animation. So here animation on OS 12.1 is a bit faster compared to OS 13, or you can say ColorOS 13. Guys, we have already done a video on OS 13 which was released for OnePlus 10 Pro. I'll leave that video in the description below. Make sure to check that out. And the same thing, we get to see some good animations in the app drawer also. So for example, let's open up settings page. And here also you saw animation was really good and smooth. If we go back, there you can see the animations. So one of the major change what you guys gonna notice between OS 12 and 13 is related to animations. I personally like the animation of OS 13 aka ColorOS 13. One of the major change what you guys gonna notice with OS 13 or ColorOS 13 is the new quick setting tiles. So here you can see we have some bigger tiles for mobile data and Wi-Fi services. Just tapping on it will pop up the Wi-Fi settings, and we also have a huge tile for now playing card, and from here you can access to the songs which are being played on your device. Also, if you swipe down more, then you get these three dots on the right top corner. Tapping on it will show you the active applications, and from here itself you can directly see which all applications are running in the background and you can stop them if you want to. And this is how we have a combination of quick setting tiles and notifications if you are using the device in landscape mode. Towards the left hand side we have all the quick setting tiles, and if you have any notification that will appear on the right side. All the basic gestures works fine. For example, lift to wake and double tap to wake the device. Also you can double tap on the status bar to turn off the screen. So as you all know, ColorOS comes with a lot of Chinese bloatwares. Some of them can be easily uninstalled by long pressing, but some system application does not get uninstalled. So for that we have made a dedicated video. You guys can check out that video to uninstall the system apps from ColorOS. Swiping towards the left hand side, we have this quick glance feature which is exclusive for ColorOS, and from here you can add the widgets too. This is similar to OnePlus Shelf, what we get to see on OS 13. On ColorOS we don't have the OnePlus Shelf option. This is the calling UI of ColorOS 13. Nothing changed with the charging animation. We still get to see SuperVOOC 65 watt charging. Now talking about the launchers, so we get almost everything same what we have seen on OS 12 or ColorOS 12. Nothing major difference here. When it comes to launcher, now with OS 13 aka ColorOS 13, we do have a new option called enlarge folders. So here you can enlarge any folder to have easy access to the applications. This was a feature which we have seen on Nothing OS, but the similar feature now we get to see on ColorOS and OS also. And directly you can access the applications from here instead of every time opening the folder and then selecting the application. But this thing doesn't work with application. But another good thing here is, like for example, if you have an app which also comes with few widgets, then you can directly access to the widgets by just long pressing on the application. So for example, here we have weather application. If I long press on it, so here you can see it says hold and drag widget to add on the home screen. So now you can just hold and drag the widget and you'll have a widget from that specific application. It's a cool thing to see such shortcuts being added for easy access of widgets. And as it's based on Android 13, so most users must be thinking about the feature called themed icon and wallpaper based theming part. So guys, themed icon feature is present on ColorOS and OS. You just have to long press on the home screen, go to icons tab, and here you can see we have an option called match wallpaper color. So this is something similar to themed icon. If you enable it, you can see all the applications did adapt to the same color which we have on wallpaper. But right now this thing is still in beta phase and doesn't support all the application. Most of the stock applications are supported, but third-party applications are not yet supported. But it looks super cool on OnePlus smartphones. And after that, we also have a wallpaper-based theming part. So for that, you have to go to Wallpapers and Style section, and here we have a tab called Colors. And if you see here towards the bottom side, you can see an option called Wallpaper Color Picking. So just tapping on it, this will select the color from the wallpaper and change the entire essence color on your device. And there you can see. ColorOS always had this sidebar for easy access of applications, and the same thing continues on ColorOS 13 also. Using applications from the sidebar, the apps do open in floating windows from where you can also resize the application as per your requirement. There are 3 modes: mini, standard and full screen. Talking about app drawers, so here we don't get to see any changes in the app drawer, but on OS 13 we do have a smart search option which isn't present on ColorOS. Settings page do have these colored icons, and the segregation between all the settings is pretty much neat and clean. Talking about the customization section, so previously it was personalization and that have been renamed to wallpaper and styles. We do get to see with extra customizations. For example, here we have the feature of emoji, and this is how emoji looks on lock screen. Other than that, you can also set many custom AOD styles. For example, you can select from the albums, text and image, text only. Also, we get many options to customize the AOD styles. You can change the colors, you can increase the text size, text weight and alignment also. There are some custom patterns which can be set on AOD. We also get to see an updated version of Canvas AOD feature where you get many options to change between styles. You can erase the additional part and also change the colors of Canvas AOD. Compared to OS 13 on ColorOS, we do have few additional options for AOD styles. For example, artist series, and these things can be downloaded from theme store. System provided, we have all the basic stuff like 16 clocks for digital, 10 clocks for analog. But if you compare it with OS 13, we do get more clock styles on ColorOS 13. The same stuff we have for quick setting icons and some similar fingerprint animations. Edge lightning on ColorOS, we do get to see this feature called also apply to incoming calls. On OS 13, this is only limited for notification. And we do have another additional option where you can set video ringtones for incoming calls. And if you see the sliders in the settings page, for example, you can see the brightness slider. Now sliders are thicker on Android 13. Wherein we tested out OS 13, I forgot to mention about the dark theme. So this is how dark theme looks. We have similar settings with 3 different modes: enhance, medium and gentle. But here you get to see an additional option called reduce contrast in low light. So this adapts to the contrast on the screen to your environment, and you can also adjust the wallpaper to dark color. So here you can see now the option is disabled, and this is how wallpaper looks. So if I enable this feature, the wallpaper also turns bit darker. There's another nice feature which is related to privacy. So for example, if you have any screenshot of the chat which you want to share it with your friends, here we have a good option to hide the username and user profile picture. So for that, what you have to do is just open the screenshot, tap on edit, go to mosaic, and here you'll find an option called auto. So if you click on auto, you'll see username and the profile picture will be blurred. So let's tap on it, and there you can see now. Small feature but quite handy. And if you go to special features, most of the things remain same. We do have things like kid space, where you can allow access to few specific applications and restrict usage to unwanted application for kids. There are few other modes like driving mode and simple mode. And at last, they have also updated the HyperBoost engine to 4.2. We do have a completely different gaming dashboard, but this gaming option comes with many options. You can optimize the network, you can optimize the performance. There are tons of things which you can play around here. But sadly, there is no support of 90 FPS in games like Battlegrounds Mobile India. So this is one thing which I would like to update you guys. So guys, this was the quick look at ColorOS 13 based on Android 13 for OnePlus 9 and 9 Pro. If you have any kind of questions related to Android 13, aka ColorOS or OxygenOS 13, then you guys can let me know in the comment section below. As of now, only this much in this video. I hope you guys gonna like the video. If you like the video, then do give me a thumbs up. And also if you're new to a channel, then do not forget to subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.